Let's see. December 5th.
Yeah.
That's right.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, everyone.
It feels like it has been forever since we have done
I
this.
know.
It's so good to be back. I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving.
Yep. Now ready for Christmas?
Now ready for Christmas. I have barely even got started on my Christmas shopping.
I've done a very little.
So we got home. We have had a busy fall of shows. Our last show was SoCal in Southern California in Pomona, which is about an hour east of Los Angeles. That was our last show.
Yes, it was.
It was a quick trip out and quick trip back.
Yes. I mean, I don't know, like quick. I mean, yes, we're like no stop. I mean, we did stop just to sleep, but like no visiting, no sightseeing,
no sightseeing
no
at
nothing.
all.
There and back.
I don't think we went out to eat once.
Yeah, it was only once. It was
No, actually twice. We ate out.
on
the first night we got there.
Yes,
On the road. Hey, Katrin. And then we ate out
Saturday
night. Yeah, so it was a very, very quick trip. I just got this cup and there's like a sticker on the bottom of it.
Oh, great.
I know.
She'll be playing with that all day.
So, good morning. I'm so glad that you're all joining us. We had a wonderful fall.
Yes, we did.
It really kind of kicked off. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Valera. Good morning. Back, around in October.
Yeah.
We were. Good morning, Tina. We were at New York.
Yes.
Cape Palooza.
Yes.
And then we went from Cape Palooza to South. Those two shows were great. We had a great time. We came home. We were home for 2 weeks.
Dyed a bunch of orders.
We dyed a bunch of orders.
A bunch more yarn.
A bunch more yarn. So what we do is like when we go and do a show, and let's say that you come in to our booth and you're wanting like 10 skeins of this or 6 or something, we dye lots of 4. Where most dyers will, have like a dye lot 4 or 5. Some might even have more, but the system that we have set up, we use pans, and 4 skeins fit in there really good. So we dye lots of 4, and we try to get the yarn to dye the same, but there's always going to be some like some dye powders will break a little.
Yeah.
And so sometimes they will break and sometimes that they won't so anyway, when people come into the booth, we always make sure that you get the same dye lots.
Yes.
If you're getting 4 skeins, to guarantee that you're getting the same. But if you're ordering 4 or more, we always tell people, let us dye it when we get home and we'll ship it out. And so the last 2 shows, people have really taken up us on that offer, and we give them free shipping. So we got home from South in New York. We had a lot of orders, and we had to get those shipped out. Plus, we had a wholesale order, so we didn't get to dye yarn to refill what we sold until like a few days before we left for Birmingham. It was a little nuts. We showed up and we had wet yarn.
We had it hanging all over our tent.
People were coming in like, "Ooh, what's this? Wet yarn."
It wasn't quite wet, but it was. We couldn't twist it.
It wasn't wet, like soaking wet. It was just like a little, because it was cold.
Yeah, it was a little cool there. Yeah, but it was such a pretty weekend. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it was so pretty.
It was really good. Mm-hmm. It was at a brewery in downtown Birmingham, and it was very festive. People were walking around, drinking their beer. I might have had a beer.
Yeah, Ronnie came. My daughter, she came on Saturday, and right when she got there like around noon. I'm gonna just say it was noon because you can't possibly drink beer before noon.
No, I don't think it was in the morning for
So
sure.
she got there and we were swamped.
And we were.
And she was like, "Do you want something?" I was like, "Yes, let me get you some money." And she's like, so she snuck us in a little bit of drink.
Birmingham was so good. We had double booth, and when we have tents outside, normally we have it to where people can walk through so it doesn't get congested. We were up against a wall, and we had two people. We had vendors on both sides of us,
Yes.
and so we were really jammed in there trying to
We
get
were.
all of
And
our
our
product.
booth, I mean, yeah, when we talked about it, it was a different setup than we've done. Kind of. I mean, we've done something like that before, but I think that the last time we did it like that, we were in a building.
Right.
So this in the tent, the way we had it set up, I think it made it a little bit darker, but I really don't know how else we would have fit everything in there.
Right.
So
So it was really good. I don't have mascara on today. My eyes look very pale in the screen. Can you tell?
I can now that you said that.
I did not put mascara on this morning. My routine this morning was totally messed up because I decided to cook breakfast, and
Yeah.
so I put my makeup on. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna go cook breakfast. Well, and then I was like, oh, I gotta go, and well, I didn't put mascara on. So, all right. Well, anyway, it was a great show. We tear down in the dark, but the show shuts down at 5. Luckily, Ronnie was there.
Yeah, and
To
she
help
came and
us.
helped us. So she knows the whole. She's like, "Oh my gosh, this is like I know it's a lot."
Yeah.
And she said, "Y'all are pretty quick. Y'all don't take any." And I'm like, "Nope, we don't. We keep going.
Yeah.
And we're tired."
We are tired. Normally, we get in the truck and we're just like, especially having to tear down a tent.
Yes.
And it's a little extra step than.
Yeah.
But yeah, like thank goodness that she was there. And we've talked about having, it's just always nice to have like the extra help, especially
that extra person.
with-
It really, really is. Things just seem a little bit. I mean, there's some things that they can't do, like, but yeah, it's nice to have that third person.
So we stayed with Ronnie at Birmingham, and her husband cooked supper for us one night.
I know.
What did he make?
Bolognese. Am I saying that right?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it was so good.
He is a fantastic cook.
It was so good.
Oh.
So we were twisting yarn and labeling yarn in her house at her kitchen table.
Yeah.
The second night we were supposed to label and twist yarn, but I was like, I'm so exhausted, I can't. I was like, they were talking, I was like, I just need to go to bed. Yeah. But we left Saturday night, headed home. Sunday, and when I got up, went to church, and we were back in the dye studio at noon after church Sunday, dyeing yarn.
Yes.
Because we sold out of the Hydra and Nemean line sets completely. We had none to take with us to California. So I was like, I got to dye that.
We had a long day Monday too.
We had a long day Monday.
But you know what is really the only thing Tuesday morning, we were still not, well, Judy was. The only thing was honey cakes. And it's like a super quick thing, and I was just like, we are not, but everything was dry.
Everything was dry by the time we got to California.
Except for the honey cakes. Well, I mean, it was hanging, but that's the only thing that we had to hang.
Yeah. So we had to dye the honey cakes because we have a shawl called Little Gemstones by Claire Slade in our booth. It has Nemean line, minis, and Hydra. Oh, there's right there.
Oh, yeah.
You can talk.
And it's all like little short rows. I mean, if you've heard about the pattern, it's a lot of fun, but it takes our honey cakes also one skein.
And we had sold out, and I was like, we can't go to California.
We can't go to California without it.
So when I dyed the Hydra and Nemean line on Sunday afternoon, we didn't have a whole lot of sock minis. Because when we dye a pan, we like to dye like 15 because it keeps your your ratio of dye
Yeah.
correct.
Right.
Well, I didn't have enough, so I was like, Emily, can I just do yak mini? She's like, I don't care. So we dyed the Hydra and Nemean line in their new yak minis. Oh my gosh, y'all. They look so good
They look
because
really good.
the yak is its original base is gray, and so when you dye it, it kind of gives it that heathered look. So the new Hydrate Anemone minis, so we're still keeping them in the Lux Sot, but we are adding, because we liked it so much, it to the yak, and we had it for California, and we sold out except for one set
Yes.
of each color. They are a little bit more than the normal sock minis because this has silk and yak. So they're a little bit more, where our normal minis is $38. These are $50. They're basically $10 a mini. I did post these on the website yesterday, and then I posted them together as a set. And we are having a flash sale. If you wanted to get the whole set, you can get the whole set for $90. So basically, you're getting one mini free. So anyway, or $1 off each. But so that is on the website, and people were really loving it. They were taking that and using it
To do,
different patterns and stuff.
It was really cool. The Grid Gambit.
One lady bought the yarn to do Grid Gambit, and then what color did she get to go with it? Was it like sunstone?
It was something like that. Yeah.
She did.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I
or
think
maybe
it was
either that or the bronze.
Was it the bronze? She was doing the Grid Gambit
Mm-hmm.
with that. Anyway, we had a great show at SoCal. We showed up. We got there Thursday about 4, 5-ish.
Yeah.
Went to the grocery store, got a few things.
We went to eat first.
Went to eat
at our place.
At our place. A restaurant that we found last year and we loved.
So funny. Like, we always have to go back to the same place. Sometimes I'm thinking, should we try other places?
But then you wouldn't get to eat what you like. I know. I mean, like, there was some place. Oh, we ate also at Southern California. What was the name of the place?
Lazy Dog.
Lazy Dog.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Very good.
It is really good.
Yeah.
And it was just a restaurant we found last year.
Mm-hmm.
And we eat appetizers. That's what we do. We always just get like 3 or 4 appetizers and just eat from it. That way, you're not going, oh, I wish I could have tasted this.
I know.
But that was good too. We ate at Lazy Dog, and the other one was Fire. It was a Rockfire Brewery.
Something like that. I can't remember.
Right before we got to Pomona. Anyway, that was good. But so we got there around 3, 4-ish. We went to the grocery store and picked up a few things, and it was raining.
Yeah.
It was raining so hard. The traffic was so bad. Got checked into Airbnb. Next morning we got up, went and sat up. We sat up all day long on Friday. And then Saturday morning we got there, and so Callie Monster of Monster Knits, we met her the very first year. So SoCal was our 3rd year. We met her the very first year. She came into our booth, and she came into the booth, and we actually had patterns on display, and she said, "That's me," and I was like, "Oh," "Oh my gosh, this is so cool." I was like, nice to meet you or whatever, and we introduced each other, and so she bought some yarn.
Yeah.
And she contacted us right before the show last year. She's like, I made a design in y'all's yarn. We were like, so cool.
Yes.
So we put it on display, all throughout the year. And it's called Accidentally in Love. Mm-hmm. It is a great pattern. Everybody loves it. And so she ended up creating 3 designs this fall. One of them she released right before we went to Cape Palooza. And that one is Muted Era. And I actually have this on my needles.
Yep, you're working on one for us because this is Callie's sample.
It is so drapey.
I know, I love it.
It is so soft. I love the yak. I don't want to knit with anything else. Don't you agree?
I do, but I mean, I don't want all my stuff. Like I love knitting with it. It is very, but I don't want all my stuff to be.
It is so nice. The stitch definition is just beautiful. So this is Muted Air. She
I love
released
it. It's
this
so nice.
in October. Um, and then so she sent us the pattern, so I'm actually working on it. Yes, Tina, it is really super soft.
Yes, so soft.
It is so nice. I'm in about like right here on the pattern. I've got all this done, and I'm right here.
Fixing to add. Oh, do you already did add that part?
Yes, I'm right here.
Oh, okay, good. Yay.
It's so funny that you said fixing.
Oh.
So Callie showed up Saturday morning to the booth, and she brought all of her designs. So this is the one that she actually knitted using our yak, and this is the yak fingering and the gypsum, and also in the sapphire.
And it takes two.
Takes two, one of each.
One of each, yeah.
And this is like a really great.
I know. I mean, it's like
size.
really nice. I didn't play with it at all.
Yeah.
Because she came into the booth and
She did.
yeah, and stayed with us. But when Judy had them up on the displays, tagged and everything before we could even.
Well, she
think
messaged
about
me right before the show started at 10 o'clock. She's like, "Hey, I'm coming," which she had emailed us like a few days and
Right.
said that she was going to hang out in the booth with us
Yeah.
if that was okay. And I was like, yeah. And so I told Emily, I was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous."
I know, and she never, and I wasn't nervous.
But so she messaged about right before the show started at 10 o'clock. She's like, "Hey, I'm coming. I'm stuck in traffic." But then she got there. She just walked in the booth throwing the garments
Yeah,
at
she
us.
was like, here.
And we got them hung up on our mannequins.
Mhm.
And for every show, we print like these little cards that say what the name of the pattern is, who the designer is, what yarn has used. And sometimes people are like, "What needle size?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I guess I need to go back and add all that." But it depends on what you're swatching
Right,
out.
yeah.
Here's another the design that she released for SoCal. There, can y'all see?
So pretty.
So this one is called Madly in Love.
Mhm.
She fell accidentally in love with us the first year, and now she is madly in love with our yak and with us. And so this takes 3 skeins, one of the gypsum, and then one of charolite and one of alexandrite. I do have kits on the website using this pattern, and I've gave some other patterns, some color suggestions. So this is Madly in Love by Kelly Monster.
Mhm.
Then she also designed these right here. And I got to take it off because I am really starting to sweat.
I was just gonna say let's.
I'm sweating.
Me too.
So it is called The Edge of Glory. This is a really kind of fun design. You knit it flat and then join it right there. And I love how her join
is right where the cable.
Yeah.
I know. I looked at that this morning. I didn't notice that before.
It's so cool. So it uses one skein of our yak DK. She also knitted it in our new Silky Yak DK.
Mm-hmm.
It has such a wonderful drape.
So nice. Yeah.
So nice. And I think she said she's knitted 5 of these already.
I think so.
And I think she said that she liked the yak DK better because the stitch definition. But this one is just.
But I feel like I can really see the stitch definition in this too.
Yeah.
I mean, look, it looks really nice.
Really, really pretty. So this is in the jet, and then this is in the gypsum and the silky yak. These would be really great for Christmas presents.
Mm-hmm.
Really, so like one skein is 36.
Yes, and the silky yak DK is 38.
Right. So you can get the pattern, and you can get the pattern off of Ravelry.
Mm-hmm.
We do not send out any patterns or include with the yarn, but have this knitted out. So one of my friends, Camille, follows us on
Yes.
Jems, and she saw it because I had made a post, and she was like, "Yes, please." And I was like, "Do you want one?" She's like, "Yeah, how much?" And I was like, "I'll have to knit it for you."
So you better get busy.
I know.
You have a lot.
I do. And I was like, "Okay, what color do you want?" And so yes, I'm gonna try to knit one of these for Christmas.
What color are you gonna do?
She said that she liked this color.
Oh, okay. It goes with everything.
Yeah.
You know. I mean, and so does the light. I mean, like that's why I was like, it was so weird. Like we don't know what we did. We don't talk about what we're wearing. So when Judy came in, I was like, oh well, I bought a black sweater. She's wearing a white sweater. And then when these got put out, I'm like, we should probably just wear these.
And I was like, okay, it's doing its job because my neck is getting warm.
Because I love this because like I don't like to wear a coat.
I don't
like when you're in and out and you're shopping, I don't like to get out of it because when you go get in the car, then you're all bulky, or you have to take your coat off and put it in the back seat, drive to the next place.
Right.
So this is great. Like
I like sweatshirts. When we were up in Boston walking around, I wore a sweatshirt with the t-shirt on underneath. You can tear your
sweatshirt.
Yes, you know what I'm trying to say.
I know.
And then wrap it around your waist.
But I was watching a podcast the other day, and I'm watching Table 10 podcast, and Rachel, I don't know, I get them mixed up. Anyway, but one is knitting a sweater, and it looks like the same kind of like as a sweatshirt, and I thought, that's perfect. That's what I want to do. To just make knit a sweater that is going to be just like I would put a sweatshirt on.
Right.
Something really casual, quick, would be so nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So I've got to knit one of these for Camille for Christmas. I am also knitting a hat.
It's so cute. I mean, I like it. Let's see.
Oh shoot! What's the name of that pattern? Oh, look, she already knows. It is called Dylan's Beanie by Woolly Wormhead. I really like the crown.
Yeah.
And so my boyfriend, he wears like a beanie all the time, but he's just wearing a beanie that
he bought.
Yeah. And I was like, I think I'm gonna make him a hat. And so I was like, oh, I'll fly right through this, and then I pulled it.
She's like, you started the crown.
I pulled the pattern out, I grabbed my needles, I grabbed my circular 7s, and I was like, okay, well, because typically you cast on around the brim, and I was like, I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I'll grab my double points later. Yeah. Well, I got it out to get started, and it starts at the brim, and I needed my double points, so I didn't have them. I was so mad the first time. I was like, oh. So I've gotten started, but it uses a circular cast on. I've never done that before. Have you done that?
I haven't done that before, but Ronnie has, because she's done the muscle burn. And so
it was really kind of cool. You cast on 6 stitches, but you create like you're fixing to tie a knot. Like you create a loop,
okay,
that you're going to tie a knot, and then you make your stitches on that, and then you pull it closed. And so when you pull it closed, it joins, but you do have to join your stitches. So you have 6 stitches in a circle.
Okay.
And then you start knitting off of that. So you have to knit through the back loop and the front loop. And it's a little tight and fiddly when you first get started.
Right.
But anyway, it's kind of gotten started. I'm about
So is it DK?
It is DK. Well, the pattern says worsted or heavy DK. And the thing that is really nice about our yak, it's a heavy DK or a light worsted.
Yeah.
It's 231 stitches. A DK normally runs around 246, 250.
Yeah.
A worsted normally is like 210 to 218.
Okay.
So the 231 is right in the middle, and so you can get it to swatch out at DK or worsted.
Okay.
So I didn't swatch. I just cast on. Hope it fits. I got him to measure his head, and
We'll see.
I'm so bad. I mean, it's a hat, but
I know, but you better count your stitches. I was just listening to something, and I'm like, they got going, and then they're like, they're off on their stitches, and yeah, she's almost done.
so what are you working on?
I just started a scarf for Jason, so I have like this much done. So right now, that's about it. Still working on my other sock, but
No, so I've got to get our sock pattern posted the last glue.
Then I need to. I'm gonna pick up that sweater that I started last year and try to finish that. So that's my list for the holidays is to just get those done.
Yeah, I got to finish my sock and get that posted. I'm gonna do the hat.
Now you got to do that for Camille. I do have one to because I know we have to send these things back to Callie. Yes. So I'm gonna do one of the Edge of Glories too, but so I have that. But
so we had so much fun with Callie in the booth. And it was so fun to watch her because she came into the booth and people because we had 4 garments right at the front that was hers. So we had Embrace Autumn that I knitted a couple years ago, and then we had Accidentally in Love, Madly in Love, and then Muted Era. And so all 4 of those, and so people were coming in the booth. She's like, "These are all mine," and I was like, "Just call us the Callie booth,"
Yeah.
But so people were coming in, and she's like, helping them with colors and stuff.
I know,
and then
really great.
She was bringing the yarn, going, "Here, you need to bring this up," or they're looking for this, or But she was like, "Are y'all always like busy like this?" And we're like, "Yeah." She's like, "Oh my goodness!" So it was really kind of cool for her to see how our shows are, because every show I know that we sell her patterns, and I know that she realizes that we're busy. But she emailed us I had emailed her about something. A few days later she emailed us back, and she was like, "Y'all are so organized, so efficient." I'm like, oh my goodness, she does not see
all the back stuff.
I mean, we try to be organized, but because we stay so busy and we're going from show to show to show.
And you know what? Really, in the last, since everything's gotten busier, we haven't had time to really get, we need to move some stuff around. We need to add some things, and we haven't had time to do that.
Yeah. So. But we really did kind of take that step forward on getting to be more efficient and a little bit more organized. Last month, we decided that we were taking a lot of our variegated colorways off the website. We did that, and we still have a lot of that. And so next week, we are going to be pulling some of the colors that we are not going to be dyeing anytime soon.
We're not saying they're completely going away.
They might be coming
see them
back
from time to time, but we'll just have to see.
Right. So good news for y'all is we are going to be putting them on clearance. Yes. They will be on the website. Hopefully next week. If not next week, maybe the next week. We are right now packaging up our Advent and getting that ready to go out.
Our 12 days of Christmas.
Yeah, our 12 days of Christmas.
I know. I keep saying Advent, and everybody's like, "It's already." I mean, it's 12 days of Christmas.
12 days of Christmas. Yeah.
It's like every time I say it, they're like, "You're late," and I'm like, "Oh wait, no."
So our 12 days of Christmas, and I'm so excited.
I love all of them. Yeah.
Great goodies. Every package you open, you will get a half skein of yarn and a goodie. And so really fun. It's called A Southern Christmas, and I'm excited for everybody to get, and I know some of our customers get it and open everything on day one. And some really open
it day by day.
Day by day. So lots of fun. So we're trying to get those packaged up. Hopefully they'll go out beginning of next week. And Then we, in the middle of the week somewhere, we're not really for sure, we're going to do our last color fusion. Emily has just smoked me this year. She won. We only did 2 color fusions, and you won both of them.
I think I did 3.
You did. You didn't win all 3.
No, he won.
I won one. Okay. Anyway, she smoked me. There is no way I can make a comeback. I don't think. But we are going to do a color fusion next week, and we're going to go live. We're going to do something a little different. We're actually going to go live on Instagram and Facebook, and because in the past we've kind of just done it through Zoom.
Yeah.
And we're going to. The thing about Instagram, you got to keep it under an hour.
Yeah. So I have been thinking about what I might do so that.
But did I say that I think we should do like a Christmas color? Did I say that?
I think you did. I
Okay.
don't know if you like announced it, but I remember us talking about it.
Okay.
So
we're going to do a Christmas color. We didn't really do any Christmas colorways this year. We did something back in July. We did Christmas in July. We did a colorway, and that one has sold really well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I think we're going to do a color fusion live in the middle of the day, because I know everybody's weekends are kind of busy. So we'll do a live on Instagram and Facebook and save them so you can go back and watch them in case you were at work during the middle of the day.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody gets a chance to grab some of that yarn and watch us do it.
Yeah.
So next week, and then the 12th, that will probably be our last dye day or last day in the dye studio. We might be back in from time to time. So if you're ordering some yarns, especially like maybe some of the clearance stuff that we post, we will be in and out throughout the weeks leading up until Christmas, and we can drop those in.
Yeah.
But any kind of big orders, we will probably not be doing that until after the first of the year. So just make sure that if you have an order, to get that placed before next Friday. One thing that has been really exciting is we have a new yarn base. It is called Zen Luxe. I've kind of posted it on the website, but I've not posted any pictures. Do you want to grab it? These have been selling really well. People are really enjoying, the possibilities with this. I don't know if you can see it. It has a really nice sheen to it. I think that's showing up really well. So it is 65% merino and 35% bamboo. I love it.
I do too.
It is a great price point at $30.
Oh, let me get this. So Ronnie's knitting up a sample for us. We had it at Birmingham and
So
did we even have it we didn't have it in our okay. Mm-hmm. So she's knitting this Stromboli in our colorway Kunzite, and that's like, that's not really showing up really well, but
it's so pretty.
Yes, and it takes 3 skeins. Well, it depending on the size. She's using 3. She's doing like a small medium, I think.
Yeah.
But really cute sweater. It looks great. So
Callie
it's not a sweater.
Picked up some of our Zen Luxe, and she said that she's going to see what she can do with it. So I'm excited to see what she can create. She's got some other ideas she's working on, but she is going to be at Nashville. So we are a vendor at Nashfest, and that show is in April. And Callie said that she would come hang out with us again at our booth.
Nice.
So Nashfest, we did not get to do that show last year because we were at Carolina.
That's right.
So that will be super cool. And if y'all want to meet Callie, come to Nashfest. It was really kind of fun watching her. Yeah. Put colors together.
It was. Yeah. She's really good. I'm not good at like actually putting them together. Sometimes, I just do like the standard, but like when we're twisting yarn and we're like putting stuff down, and I'm like, oh, look at that, Judy. That looks good.
I know we did a new color for the Zen, because when we were at Alabama, we sold a lot of the Zen. And so when we came home and I was dyeing minis, we were for 2 days we were working kind of late dyeing yarn,
Yes.
and one of the colors that you dyed was cinnabar in the
Yes.
Zen, and we sold out of that one.
We did.
I think
Right.
so. That was a really pretty color.
Mm.
So another thing is that Emily did with the Zen is she speckled with it. She did a speckled yarn. It turned out really, really good.
So we will be adding some of that.
Yes.
Because that was really, I liked that.
The bamboo will not take the dye because it is a plant-based fiber, and the dye that we use is acid dyes. So when she speckled it, this is what's so cool. The bamboo part did not dye, so there's a speckle with still like a white spot
A little, yeah, very. You have to really look
in the middle of the speckle, and so a really kind of cool effect.
Yeah.
But it speckled really nice.
And I thought about a color I want to do in the Zen.
What
I want
color?
to add iolite.
Iolite? Yeah.
I think that would be pretty.
So we're going to be really expanding with our Zen base, and even with our cotton base. Our cotton, which this right here is our cotton. We have not speckled with this yet, but you just speckled a base.
Yes, I did. It's down. It's hanging. So we'll have to take pictures of it. Isn't that?
Yeah.
Ronnie cast it on. She bought some cotton from us, and she cast it on. She's making a shawl for her mother-in-law, and so she's going to send pictures.
So our cotton base is called Natchez, and it's so funny. People come into the booth and they see the name and they're like, "Oh, Natchez? Are y'all from Natchez?"
Yeah.
And we're like, "Well, just a little bit north of Natchez." But when we first added the cotton and merino base, we were trying to figure out a really cool name to name it. And we kind of discovered that Natchez was one of the first places in Mississippi that started producing cotton, and so we named it Natchez.
Yeah.
But then it brings out a lot of discussion when people come into the booth and they see that name. They're like, "Oh, I've been to Natchez before."
Yeah.
You know, I get that a lot. And one lady actually came into the booth. Was it her husband, and so she is the daughter of a store here.
Yes. Yes.
Was it the husband? It was the husband that came in the booth.
The husband came in and he was like, "Y'all from Vicksburg," and it's our local like appliance, store.
Dealer,
So they've been in business forever, and so his daughter lives in Birmingham, so they came into the booth at Birmingham and said, "Do you know?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, we know."
Yeah. So we really had a great time, and it's so good to see so many of our customers, Valera and Deborah and Katrin came into the booth at Alabama.
I know.
I always hate to start naming people because then I'd be like, "Oh yeah, so and so came into the booth too."
I know.
We had some Mobile customers come into the booth.
Yes.
Just a really, really great last two shows to end the year. I'm so excited for 2026. We've got some ideas, some plans. People come into the booth and say, "Do you have this? Do you have that?" And I get home and I'm like, "You think we should carry this? And where can we put it? And what can we do?" And so we're excited about some ideas and changes that we have planned for 2026. And we've been wanting to have a new dye station put in downstairs, but we've been so busy, we haven't had a chance to implement that. And so we are going to stop dyeing yarn on the 12th, but we will still be in here, in and out. And hopefully can get that started and going to help us be more efficient. Callie said it was so sweet. She said, "So it's just you two that are dying the yarn?" We're like, "Yeah." She was like, "What are y'all going to do if y'all blow up?" And I was like, "We're kind of there already."
We're gonna have to hire somebody.
It's like we really do stay busy, and we're so blessed and so thankful. And it was so funny the other day when we were getting ready for these last two shows, and I was like, I'm putting in my notice. I'm done. I'm putting in my 2 weeks notice. And she was like, you can't do that.
No.
Um,
You started this.
I did. It just gets a little overbearing or overwhelming sometimes with all the things that you have to do to get ready. And but so we need this break, and I'm glad for this little break just to kind of be refreshed.
Yeah.
When Emily and I, right before we went to, was it California or Alabama? I don't know. I found this list of podcasts, and I've not really ever been a podcast person, or I mean, somebody that just sits and listens to podcasts all day.
Mm-hmm.
But I found this link, and it was the top 50 podcasts of 2026. And I found one up at the top, and I listened to like a few of them.
Mm-hmm.
But one of them was called Coffee Talk with Billy and Jen. And I listened to a few of them. And I was like, I really like these guys. Or it's a husband and wife, and I sent it to Emily. Well, for pretty much the whole trip going to California and back.
That's what we listened to. That's old episodes.
Old episodes. We went back to the very beginning and started listening. And really, really good podcasts. And we would listen to a podcast, stop it. And sometimes we might have to stop in the middle if we're getting gas or whatever. And great discussions. And so, because typically we get on the road and we just sing the whole time.
Well, some people louder than others.
What do you
Judy thinks she has her own concert in the car.
Well, I tried to stay awake. What are you trying to say? I'm not a great singer. She said one time, she's like, wow, you hit that high note. Oh, well, if it keeps me awake.
I know,
you're going to have to, get some earplugs.
Yep.
But we listened to this podcast. It was really good. So I tell you to go check it out.
Yeah, it's a good podcast.
It's a couple, and they're in Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
Really good. And I've tried to find a few other ones, and I've not been able to find ones like that I enjoyed with that. All right.
You can always listen to Hardcore History.
No. That's definitely.
That's my son's favorite. Well, one of his, I mean, he listens to a lot of the Hardcore History.
So I've been watching Stranger Things for like the past week.
Mm-hmm.
Because the new season just came out, and I watched it like when it first came out and stuff years ago. But for whatever reason, I never watched 3 and 4. Just got too busy, and I was watching something else or whatever. So now I'm trying to get caught up. And yesterday, I was so tired because we dive yarn. I was like all day long, and I'm watching, and I'm trying so hard to focus on the show, and I can go to sleep like this, and I'll sleep just sitting up.
Yeah.
And I was like, ugh. And so finally, 10 o'clock, off, go to bed. And I'll fall asleep like that fast. But I think I'll probably finish it this weekend.
Good.
We're going to get it started?
Yeah, we are going to get it started. But I've seen, what is the season that's on right now?
Season 5. So I think you need to watch season 4.
I need to watch the rest of season, because I know, like we talked about the other day, so I knew some of the stuff, but I don't think I finished all of season 4. I don't think I did. I could be wrong. But Jason hasn't seen any of it.
Oh, so we're going to go back and watch it?
Yeah.
Oh, good. So you're going to start back and watch it?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So, I told him, I'm like, everybody's talking about it. And he's like, I guess I'll give it another try. Because sometimes, he's like, the first 2 episodes, he's like, well, I don't really like this. And I'm like, well, sometimes you have to give it a little bit more time.
Right.
And Ted Lasso, probably one of his favorite, but he didn't want to watch it at first.
But there's a new season coming out of Ted
I
Lasso.
know. I'm so excited. Have you watched Stick?
No.
You have to watch Stick.
Is that on Apple?
Yes.
See, I don't have Apple. I mean, I'm not subscribed for the Apple. I'm subscribed to all the channels.
We'll take one off.
My mom. Let me tell you.
Well, your mom. She's addicted.
No,
It's your fault.
Let me tell you. So my mom I got her set up for Wi-Fi last month.
Right.
And I'm sharing all of my movie channels with her.
You're gonna be in trouble.
Well, I'm not sharing Netflix with her because Netflix won't let you.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
So like all the channels have Paramount, Hulu. She watches football and basketball, so I had to sign up for ESPN.
Oh my gosh.
So she can watch all of her sports shows. So anyway, I have been telling her, well, like I've mentioned to her a few times, like I need to have some work done on my wheel.
Mm-hmm.
So while we were headed to California, I called her one day. I was like, Mom, will you do me a favor? And she said, what's that? And I said, when I get home, will you tell me over and over and over again to go to the attorney's office and get my will, the changes made.
Yeah.
So yesterday, I was talking to her last night, and she was like,
"What did your mom say?" I can just imagine.
She was like, "Did you go to the attorney's office?" Like, Mom, no, I'm side yard all day long. No, I did not go. I was like, "Thanks for reminding me." She's like, "Well, I don't need you dying on me." I was like, "I know." She was like, "Then I won't have all these movie channels." I was like, "Oh,
that's all I'm good for."
That's all I'm good for is paying for your movie channels and feeding your new addiction. I mean, I was like asking my son, "What do you watch today?" She was like, "Well," she said, "I'm watching all of the what is that movie that Tom Cruise is in? All of the
Mission Impossible.
Yes. She's watching all the Mission Impossibles. She was like, one would go off and another would come on.
Oh,
and I was like, "Are you watching it all day?" She's like, "No, I just have to get up and walk away sometimes, But so I'm like, "So how do you decide?" She just had satellite, and she was like, with satellite, it's basically reruns. You're not getting all of these.
Right.
And so now that she has the Wi-Fi, she is addicted to watching TV, and she didn't know what streaming or what binging, and now she knows those words.
Oh, now she knows.
And I'm like, "How do you decide what you're going to watch for the day?" She's like, "I don't know." She's like, "I just go and turn the TV on," and she was like, "Now it's suggesting movies for me to watch based off of what she's been watching."
Yeah.
And she's like, "So I go on to find it and I watch it."
Oh goodness.
But
so
yeah,
funny.
she's like, "You can't die. Who's going to pay for my movie channels?"
Wow.
I thought that was funny. So, you're doing something exciting tomorrow.
I am taking a Viking cooking class with my whole family. It's gonna be fun. So we're driving to Greenwood, which is North Mississippi. We have to be there at 10 o'clock in the morning though. So
I'll get up early.
yeah, but yeah. So it'll be my sister and her family, and then my daughter and her husband, and my mom and dad. My brother can't make it. My son can't make it. So, yeah.
And it's your dad's birthday.
That's what. So he's been wanting to do this Viking cooking class, but he was like, "Well, do y'all want to come?" I'm like, "Dad, I can't do that, Or he'll ask Christy, and and this. And so then he goes, "I want this for my birthday," and we're like, "Oh." Well, we got to do it now. We have no choice.
Well, good. I hope you have fun.
I think that it'll be good.
What are y'all cooking?
Like some kind of beef skewers, bacon wrapped shrimp. Like there's fancier things. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Some kind of like, I had my phone, had it on my phone, and I don't know what I did with my phone, but some like triple dipper wonton stuffed things with all these like 3 different dips, and then pomegranate martinis.
That sounds good.
Yeah, so it'll be. I'm excited.
You have to come home and cook for me.
Yeah. Well, I did do the pumpkin gooey butter cake for Thanksgiving, but that's It's so good, but I have to do it every Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And the kids loved it. But Chris, my son-in-law, did an amazing Thanksgiving dinner. He did potatoes au gratin. I've never had them this way. By far the best I've had ever. Better than any, even in a restaurant. But he did all the food.
Yeah.
He did the spatchcock turkey, or however, I think I'm saying that right. Some kind of, he did balsamic glazed carrots. It was just amazing. I was just dreaming about it now.
I know. I make carrot souffle, which is kind of like a recipe that I found at Piccadilly's years and years ago. And like I make that every Thanksgiving. I make dressing.
They're not going to hang up.
I know.
And it's a spam thing too.
It
You can tell.
is. It is unavailable. It's just spam. So I had a great Thanksgiving. It was really good. I ate way too much. I was scared to get on the scales the other day, and I did. And I was like, "Oh, I haven't gained any weight.
Oh, I can still eat."
I know, right? Yay! I'm like, I don't want to step on these scales.
I know.
I'm like, why does my pants feel so tight? We will be back next week for our last. I want to say Friday
until after
the New Year. But we will go live next week, and we'll post what day. We're not really for sure what day, because we want to get some things done downstairs before we go live. Because we'll go to live in our regular gas stations. So, all right, y'all have a great week. It's cold here and rainy. It's actually sweater weather.
It is sweater weather, and I love it.
Yeah. All right, y'all have a great week, and we will see you next week. Oh, and there is a 10% discount.
Oh, yes.
Friday. You can save on anything on our website except for our kits. Our box sets and anything. Yeah, so it is Friday, Friyay, with that southern accent.
Yeah. Southern
twang. Yeah. All right, y'all. Love you.
All right.
Bye.
Bye everyone.